thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back. That's recoupment. Thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. His side was at 2-0, now under 500 following that three-game skid. Facing off against him, the head coach of the Dolphins. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call. Here's Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway here in Miami. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. Certainly some momentum to build on today.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
That's good. Run, Dolphins.
With the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
70, 70, 70. Let's go.
From the gun, Johnson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Richardson on 3rd. Cut near the goal line. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. 19 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed. All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Return starts at the 3. Jukes away from one. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by by one of the faces of this sport, Bronk, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
Allen comes out throwing. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up. Back to the air, Allen. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got first down here from the 36. Play action now, Allen. Throw him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here's second and 10 now from the 36. To the air again, Allen. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. Brought down before the return gets far. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So first down from the 41. Here's Johnson again. Gets some space around midfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground again with Johnson. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's second and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Come on.
Here's a chain at the middle. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. No gain, and things looking a lot tougher for them now with second and 20.
Brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have second and pretty long here. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one gonna go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Richardson. That one connects. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game.
Bills nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. And off from the pistol to Cook. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. 19, 3.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. And this is a designed run for Allen. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. The Bills with a punt team out there. The return begins on their side of midfield. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
On the ready.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Again to Johnson to start this drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A give. This is Johnson. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down throw here from Richardson. Hits his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Back now, pressure coming. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Big Lion. Hey, smash. Check. Check go.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Pass gets the extra point to go. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Pass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the in route. He's going to be brought down late at the 35. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Bills first down.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got a man left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout.
First down, Bill.
To throw again, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins.
Again, Allen to the air. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, Allen. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. gonna throw again. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, block, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
That's good. Play tomorrow, when they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we have a 1 score. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. Fast now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes the defender. Still moving. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. On the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll work against the blitz. Avoid some trouble there. He stays up, but there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. It's fielded at the 14.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. They'll run here following the penalty. He dodged the tackle. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Bills first down.
Allen setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. Now Allen finds his fullback. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
So many options on 3rd and 1. That playbook wide open. And when you call a QB sneak, the last thing you want is to see that play go backwards.
Trying it left side with Cook. They take this in for the score. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Bills make it 17 all.
17.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Okay, ready?
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Get up.
Play action, it's Richardson. Trying for the deep ball. This is brought in at the 50. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Trying to run it in, Achane. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
Viking, 18.
A gain of 3.
Get up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Cougar, 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Forced out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Pass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. There he goes on the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Bills bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Hurt. 60 vices.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. Here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Allen setting up play action. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 2nd down. Here's Allen again. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied. 24 all to be sets up for a gain of about 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
The Bills, first down.
319.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Allen. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Allen on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards.
Well, I tell you what, to get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Johnson. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. All in left side. Shoots away from one. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. On 1st down, it's Richardson. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Bills' 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
He's back to throw. Good running here. He's across the 15. Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They'll run with Johnson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins jump in front late. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Bills, 27.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Avoids the sack. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon. So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now lead by 10. Extra point up and good for Bass. The Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
Bills 27.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Yeah, and they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First down throw for Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Up the sideline, past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. A gain of 37 yards. First down, Bills.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Finds a man right side. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down. And up to Cook here out of his own read. Escapes a defender. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's another Bills.
And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. It's a designated keeper for Allen. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Well-designed run. Here's Richardson. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good at stacking these kind of wins in a row.